Oh, I'm an internet billionaire too, and I'm a rocket scientist. And I fought Mike Tyson at the Garden in 1987.
Mike Tyson.
7 rounds with that
Did you see the
motherfucker.
cell phone in the
7 rounds.
audience, or was that a Mandela effect that we misremembered now?
That never happened. That was one of Bambi's twisted, funny, fake stories. Yeah, fake stories. Because a lot of people like to make a fake stories.
Simon produces music in London. He actually does. He actually does work and everything. Like he has a legit job.
Yeah, I know a DJ in the UK as well, bro. So yeah, it's nothing.
I'm not talking about a DJ.
Nice.
I know somebody. I know somebody. Listen, bro. If you know somebody, I know that person, bro. I've been here for 46 years, bro. I know everybody in London. Like you can't tell me who you know in London.
Oh, you're
bro.
in London. He's in London.
Yes.
Holy shit. Oh, no shit. Okay, no wonder you're talking so differently. Okay.
Yeah, there's somewhere in Glasgow,
damn right.
or however you enunciate it.
I thought you were just some crazy angry black guy.
I ain't no greasy motherfucker. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Now
I
watch
know you
it.
UK, you stab a motherfucker. I know what you UK people do. You stab people, you go out jibbing people. I know all about you fucking London people.
It's nice to see you, girl. Thank you very much.
I know all about the craze. I know all about what the fucking Bill, the World War II gangster. I know all about London. You motherfuckers go around stabbing people.
Yeah, Mr. Waters knows my whole story about my DJ in UK and how it's all related to COVID.
Let's do that shit here too.
The gangster.
I feel you gangster when I pull up these motherfuckers' guns. Do you want me to pull up these motherfuckers? Look, bruh, look, I'm live. I'm live on 50. I don't just say shit. You gotta say I'll pull these motherfuckers up.
Jacob, you know I'm about to offend a bunch of gun-toting Americans right now. I'm about to offend some motherfuckers.
Drake is my brethren from heart. You know what I'm saying?
Walk
Drake
around
is
the
my
streets
heart.
of the UK.
Woosah.
No, I'm just saying, like, walk around the streets of the
Woosah.
you know, they'll stab you. They will fucking stab you. They don't got to pull a gun and pull a trigger like a pussy. They will stab you. They have to get personal, and they'll jib you.
You guys want more random facts? You know what? You guys know what the number one baby name is in the UK right now?
Trinidad.
Muhammad.
Oh,
really? Is that because of all the foreigners invading
right now?
England?
Is Muhammad?
Wait, okay. Let me count that.
Oh, let me take another guess.
We're playing chess. No, we're playing chess. Okay, so that's
my last name is Muhammad.
I got a question for the man from London. I got a question for the London guy. Okay, here's my question. Okay, I was told by an English person before that you guys are getting invaded with a lot of like illegals coming to England, and I'm like, well, where the fuck they're coming from? And they're like, they're coming from like Africa or some shit. And I'm like, well, why are they coming? I don't know. So why are all the illegals coming to England all of a sudden?
Ooh, I know.
Do you know?
I know. Do you want me to answer your question?
Yeah, like I'm asking, like no bullshit, like legit.
Yeah. I'm just saying, can no one interrupt? Can no one interrupt? Can no one interrupt?
Yeah, get out of here, Simon.
All right, cool. So, right, so,
look at Yoda.
Fuck you, ho. Before I fuck you up, get my suit on. I'm kick you out. Don't fuck with me, bro. I ain't even with you.
I'm trying to hear the man's answer.
I'm trying to answer the fucking question. Jesus Christ, this ain't America, okay? So I can get like when you're in America, like you have your own things going on. We don't do that, okay? So please, baby, can you turn around and ask the question again, just that these motherfuckers can get their memory in check?
Okay. My question
Why are
is,
the
I've
immigrants
asked other
coming from
people in
Africa
England.
to UK?
Other people in England have told me that you guys are getting invaded with immigrants, like people, illegals coming in. And I said, well, why are they coming there? Where are they going? And they don't have an answer. They said, I don't know why they're coming here. I have no idea. So I was wondering, do you have that answer? Like, why is England getting invaded with a bunch of like illegals? If that's happening.
Right. Do you wanna have the serious answer, or do you want me to fuck?
Yeah, I want the real answer. I don't want no bullshit. I want like an actual. I'm asking an actual legit question.
All right. So I mean, there are wars going on in Israel, Palestine, Syria, and most of the time they travel to France and they try to go on a boat and come to England. The thing is we can't accept everybody. There's been whole hostile situations. You could Google it. You can look it up. There's been riots that's been going on, like the anti-black faction, which was a Nazi situation previously, has risen like big time, like taken over, because what has happened is the UK government has facilitated the immigrants from these other countries, because they're like, okay, whatever. But the white people that are in that faction, they're not having it. So they've caused whole riots, and they've actually blitzed a lot of black people. And there's been situations that's been going on. There's been situations that's been going on where they have actually killed black people in the process of their protest. Right.
So you got a big race issue going on right now.
Yeah, it's kind of different because we're a very, very small island. It's not America. It's not America at all. We're a very, very small island in comparison to America. And America is a big place. You got 50 states. Do you know what I mean? And everything is going on. Do you know what I mean? It's a big, big place.
Well, yeah, our illegal immigrants is pales in comparison to like England getting bombarded with, say, 50,000 illegals. Be a huge difference.
Kingdom. It is a huge difference, and that's what actually goes on. So there's a total rebellion thing. I can't even walk out on the street without a white person. Not being funny, babe. I'm not being funny to anybody on the panel. I'm a black man. I can't walk out on the street with my child without us being discriminated against in one shape or form.
Yeah, because you said there's a lot of war immigrants from the wars that are going on in Western Asia is the reason why they're getting an influx of immigrants.
Is that? Well, I heard
that's actually going on. This is the thing I live with. I live with this every day in my fucking life.
Who is doing that to you when you go out walking on the street? Who
a white man. I'm a minority.
Simon, so slow down for a second. So the biggest problem with England right now is because of their classifications for crimes right now. You know what they stopped doing when it associated with crimes?
What do you mean classifications? What do you mean? Like classifications?
They stopped classifying people, basically. So what we do in the United States is we go, oh, it was a black man, he was this tall, and you're able to figure out where the crime sources are coming from. They don't do that in England.
No racial profiling. The reason is what you're saying. No racial profiling.
Right. So I'll tell you why.
Your camera. That was crazy, Jacob.
I'll tell you why. Because people seem to think that England is London, right? England is not London. London is a population of itself. Do you know what I mean? And it's totally
London like the capital. It's not like your capital of
it's like New York or Texas. So it's just like at the end of the day, what happens is everyone seems to think that the whole world is populated around us. No, England is different. England is really fucking racist.
Really?
Really fucking racist. Wow. I can't. No. I've lived with this for the whole of my fucking life. I've dealt with this my whole life.
That's awful. I had no idea.
I have a daughter. You get what I'm saying? I walk out on the street and I get discriminated against.
How?
Yes.
Example. How?
Yes.
When?
Yesterday.
Okay. What?
Okay.
These two white men, not being funny, Jacob. I'm not saying like Jacob, you're my brother, right?
No, I'm not offended.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not offended because you said
even yesterday, these two white dudes just came after me for no apparent fucking reason. No apparent reason.
So let me.
That's awful. I'm so sorry that you have to live like that. That's horrible.
Let me explain.
There's no proof to that. Don't act like he's.
That's a crock of shit.
No, I'm just saying if that's really going on in other countries, that's going on here. It's horrible.
Nobody should get picked on because of their color of their skin. But
nobody should be treated that way.
So the rest of the world, looks at the United States like they're racist. We're the most diverse country in the world, and we have to deal with more races than any other country in the world because almost all other countries aren't not segregated. They don't have the type of immigration that the United States has. Nobody does. That's why I guarantee
you don't get to go into other countries as easily as you do here. You don't get to just walk in the France.
You can just break into our country, and then people will fight for you to stay.
Yeah,
that's the big argument that's going on right now.
Jacob, devil's advocate. Well, America's built on bring us you're tired, you're hungry, yearning for a new life. That's what America's built on.
That was written on a statue given to us by the French.
You know, Jacob, you have to accept everybody. That's the way America is.
No, that's not our saying. That was written on a present.
No, I think it's bullshit. I don't believe in that.
And the thing with that phrase is, we want you're tired, you're hungry, you're weak, you're poor, but you have to.
No, I don't. I want the Statue of Liberty to read no vacancy.
Hold on a second. And then what happens is people jump other people in line. Don't get me wrong. I think our process for becoming a U.S. citizen should be swifter. It shouldn't take multiple years. But if somebody's going through the process and it takes them 5 years to become a U.S. citizen, and you just jump the border and then want to be a citizen, then you're putting other people down.
No.
So it's not like, oh, you don't like brown people or you don't like immigrants. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with you're jumping in front of other people that are just as valid and just as much of a person as you. And for me, anybody arguing that illegal immigration should be a thing, they're just okay with slave labor. Because you're okay with
somebody
making less than minimum wage.
Exact same thing.
Anybody that says they're cool,
slave labor is the backbone.
You don't have to pay these illegals. I can go down to Home Depot, pay a fucking Mexican $50 to build a whatever the fuck I want. But if I went to like some American white guy and been like, "Yo, can you build me this deck?" Oh, it's $500. That's the difference.
Yeah, because they don't have any insurance. They can't go to the hospital if they get hurt.
That's called slave labor.
Yeah,
that's called slave labor.
Who can't go to the hospital?
That's called slave labor.
Get hurt?
Put them in sweatshops.
Who can't go to the hospital if they get hurt?
A Mexican, if they're doing a job. Well, they can, but it's going to cost a lot more because they don't have any insurance.
You can just go to the ER and get treated. You don't get put in debt because of medical debt.
No,
you could just go to the ER and get treated.
You see that? You see what?
That's one of the biggest problems. Hold on a second. That's one of the biggest problems with our healthcare system is most of the people don't go to a regular checkup. Every time there's a problem, they just go to the ER and they go, "Oh, I wonder why the fucking ER is clogged up with people." It's because if they got a headache or their stomach hurts, people go to the ER. They don't go to a regular, a doctor and get checkups all the time.
They don't understand that the ER means emergency, like life or death, emergency. Not for you, your stupid little.
You're going to be in debt the rest of your life.
You're correct. You're correct, Bradley, but you can't go to jail over medical debt.
No, I didn't say anything.
And that's if you have insurance. If you don't have insurance, they still treat you.
Well, I did want to make a point about how everyone thinks America is racist. Everyone in America is racist. I have a point about that. Okay, so
everybody in apparently everybody in
America is racist, right?
Everybody.
How many people tried to assassinate Trump?
Oh God, not that
more than 3.
How many death threats every fucking day?
I'm not doing my point. My point being, how many people tried to assassinate Obama in this racist country? 0.
How many people?
No. I just think publicly we didn't know about it. I guarantee somebody tried to. We've had attempts.
Let's be okay. You can't compare the two. Let's be real here.
No,
Trump has horrible diplomacy,
bro. What are you talking about Obama for? We're not talking about Obama.
Yes. And the other
one
has
diplomacy. One acts like he's looking on YouTube 24/7. I run the presidency from YouTube.
No one committed an act of violence on.
You got some good hand movements, but I'm just saying what you're talking about is nonsense, bro.
I agree with you, but the problem with it is.
Keep shaking your hand, bro.
When it happens on the left, it's not. Stop talking for a second. When it happens on the left, it is not classified as political violence because there's video footage that isn't in the comparison. Because if you can go look up the statistics of who's causing more political violence, is it people on the left or people on the right? And these have actually been updated recently. But there's a lot of cases that aren't even presented as left violence. There's one, the Summer of Love isn't counted as political violence.
It's not left or right.
That's a good point.
None of that is
both
counted
sides
as political violence against the left. There's another one where a guy goes, there's another one where a guy says, "Oh, I found a Trump supporter," and then shoots him in the face. That's not counted as political violence. There's a bunch of cases on the left where they're just boldly violent. And what happens is if you go around calling people fascists and comparing them to Nazis and doing all this stuff, what if you tell a public for a long period of time that you are going to lose your right to vote, this person's just going to stay in office, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to try to retaliate. It's almost taking the venom out of the word fascist.
Let me tell you something.
It really is insane because he really believes that he's going to stay in office.
You know how many times
he's really going to try to do everything he can to stay in office, and it's ridiculous.
He should.
Absolutely. I don't understand how people can sit by and not realize
it can happen to any president.
Not realize what we got. A guy that doesn't want to leave office.
Yeah. It couldn't happen to any president.
It happen on his first term. Why would it happen on this one?
He made it so he doesn't even have to follow the goddamn Supreme Court. The president can do whatever the fuck he wants with no consequence.
That's not true. I can tell you why. They get to stay on the Supreme Court their whole life. That old lady, that old bitch that everyone loves so much, that didn't retire, that could have gave her job to somebody, that stayed on until she was almost 90 years old. Who the hell was it? RBG or whatever the fuck that was? Those are the people that won't give away their fucking job. He does have a time limit. The people in the Supreme Court, they don't. All these judges on them, they keep their job as long as they fucking can. Way past their cognitive ability to do their
This is why we have 3 branches of government.
Oh gosh, Bradley got angry. I've never seen Bradley transform before. Holy shit.
The Republicans own all 3 branches of the goddamn government. They own everything. Do you really think they're going to get rid of their president? They own everything. They own the House. They own everything.
Is supposed to be able to make these decisions. That's why he's allowed to make executive orders. Everybody's like, "Oh, Trump makes too many executive orders." The first presidency, he had the most. One before that, Obama had the most. Obama was considered.
Who's going to keep him in check? Congress ain't.
Up until now, Obama was considered the deporter in chief. Nobody said shit about immigration then. Everybody was like, oh, no, it's no big deal when Obama's fucking putting people in cages and shit at the border. They always try to blame this shit on Trump and want to make him think like, oh, he's this bad guy. He's not anything that people didn't vote for.
Well, that's the trend. Everybody blames the
majority of people that voted wanted this person. So be mad at your community that voted for him. Don't be mad at the guy because he got voted for. If you
can I ask you a question off of this?
Go out and vote if that's the case.
I'm just saying, after his presidency's up, he needs to go. He needs to quit trying to find ways to stay in office. He needs to get divided. 4 years out. He needs to leave after 4 years.
Why allow them to divide you so they can conquer you easier?
He did leave. Do you remember
that
he did leave after they stole the election from him? Do you remember that?
Oh, here he got the stolen election.
You guys need a stolen election. So much shenanigans done during that election. Where the poll readers were they cardboarded up the window so you couldn't look at them.
Those evil Democrats.
They're supposed to be watched doing their jobs. And they told the people that it was their job to watch them counting the ballots. They told them to leave.
Damn that George Soros.
There's videos of people
George Soros. Where we're going with this? The evil
boogeyman who was arrested destroying ballots. There's so much shenanigans that were done.
I know there's horrible
Let's go outside of
that people like you think it's a joke when I say that.
Hold on a second.
Horrible.
Let's go outside of the voting.
Everyone's got a problem. Let's just execute. Let's just execute all Democrats. How about that? We'll just execute all Democrats. Because that's what you Republicans want.
This is good, Jake.
Yeah, let's divide people so that they're easier to conquer.
I'm not even a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a centrist.
Use your own mind.
What you say?
I'm a centrist.
When somebody tells you something, don't just believe it. Research that. Because I've heard you on this show. People said something, you're like, oh my God, it's just somebody saying it. How are you just believing it?
That's kind of important.
Do your own research. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to some
do my own research.
Saying words.
I read 1,000-page fucking Senate committee hearings all the time. I do my own research. Both of you parties are fucked. You Republicans are fucked. You Democrats are fucked. You both are fucked. You both are acting like immature children on both sides. Both parties are acting like immature
children.
Both parties.
I agree with Bambi. I agree with you on the sense. I agree with you on the sense that Democrats and Republicans are both fucked on the highest levels.
Yeah, because these are our politicians acting like children.
Hold on a second. Once you get up high into the parties, those are all career politicians that are corrupt, and they're all in it for the money. My problem is what happened with Donald 100%. Trump was a real fucking thing. Hillary Clinton made up shit about a Steele dossier and this shit from Russia. Obama was fucking spying on Donald Trump prior to him taking office. All of this stuff was real and documented. All of this stuff is true. What
Well, it's
Bradley's
kind of a
saying
moot
wasn't
point
a
because
lot.
it's all in the past.
Media.
What do you do about it now? It's over. What are you going to do about it now?
People should know. People should know about it. They shouldn't go out spouting that it didn't happen.
If you're watching the TV, you're being brainwashed. You're being brainwashed to the black man good, white man evil.
I don't watch the news. That's the sad part is I don't watch the news. I read actual Senate committee hearing papers all the time.
Like
1,000-page Senate committee hearings. Like do you do that? Or you just watch CNN?
And during the election, this is what the media does. This is what the media does. During the election, there was a picture of Biden, and there was a picture of Trump. And the picture of Biden, he was going like this. He had a big smile on his face. And then they put up a picture of Trump next to him, and it was like this. That's what the media does.
Yeah, because everybody that doesn't agree with Trump has Trump derangement syndrome, right? You're a great poobah, you're Nazi leader, you're great leader.
Oh my Lord.
You're a great leader. Bow down and
accept Nazis, because guess what? It's okay to kill Nazis, right? That's why they want us to be called Nazis.
Because what's he going to do for you? Because, you know, in 4 years, what is he doing for you now, sir?
I thought it was cool that the peacemakers understood that it was just the media paving the way to only kill white people.
Woosah gang.
We're gonna take this.
I'm just curious.
Everybody,
play your intro. Play your intro. Play your intro.
Hold on.
Jelly, what is that? M&M's.
Hold on. We're gonna take this moment to have a quick intermission. Go fill your drink. Go use the bathroom. Be right back.
Woo!
And I don't want nobody, and I don't want nobody. You got that right. And I don't want nobody. I lost. Want nobody, and I don't want nobody. Damn, never need. You got that right. Nope, and I don't want nobody. I lost. Arnold Schwarzenegger, but if that's. And I don't want nobody. Damn, extra work for you. Got that right. The iron arm, and I don't want nobody. Ice drop, I lost. Arnold Schwarzenegger, but if that's. And I don't want nobody. Damn, extra work for I was dancing. I could close, and I don't want nobody. Other make the ice. Arnold Schwarzenegger, but if that's. And I don't want nobody. Damn, extra work for you. Got that right. Vivian, and I don't want nobody. Other make the ice. Arnold Schwarzenegger, but if that's. And I don't want. Damn, extra work for you. Got that right.
Ooh.
Walk into my car. But I'm basketball. Oh, young, you must run. But I'm everybody. Oh, young, you must run. Got that right. No, I'm not that right. Got that right. No, I'm not. Oh, young, want nobody. The Peacock is proud to present music from Hawaii. Not you, fool. Other make the ice. Arnold Schwarzenegger. But if that's. What if I don't? Not you, fool. Damn. Extra work for you. Got that right. I can close, so I want nobody. Other make the Arnold Schwarzenegger. But if that's ice. Just hop on my extra. Damn. Extra work for don't want. Damn. Got that right. Not you, fool. Other make the ice. Arnold Schwarzenegger. But if that's. What if I don't? Just hop on my Damn. Extra work for you. Got that right. I can close, so I want nobody. Other make the Arnold Schwarzenegger. But if that's ice. And I don't want. What if I don't? Damn. Extra work for don't want. Damn. Got that right.
All right. Everybody back.
I want to see Jazz being thrown outside.
Critters out there.
I just let's clear things up for everybody so you understand. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't care either way. None of us on this panel is saving America. Not you, not Jacob, not GP, not me. None of us. Not a one of us is saving America. Not a one of us on here. Not a one of us. So I just want to make sure everybody.
Bambi, let me respond.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I am not saving America. I'll just say that right now.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Let me respond to what you said.
One vote.
I don't think that we are possibly saving America, but I think it's harmful and it causes political violence to call somebody a pedophile or racist or a Nazi when you have no proof of it. That's detrimental to society and it increases political violence on both sides.
I just want to make my point about the Nazi thing. My point about that is that they're calling us Nazis because it's okay to kill Nazis, and they're trying to justify killing. That's all I'm saying. You can see it on the TV. If you watch the new Peacemaker episode, the Nazis are in there. It's just to make it okay to kill just white people. That's my opinion. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I like to flip the coin over sometimes and wonder why an entire religion's worth of people are exempt from any kind of persecution of any kind because they was once nearly eradicated from the planet.
Eradicated?
6 million? That makes sense. That didn't make no sense.
Yeah, he did. He's talking about
the Jews again. Are we bringing up the Holocaust? Is that where?
No. Don't do it.
Please, I can't.
Seriously, I don't want to talk about this, but I just want to ask: how much did the Holocaust?
How many Native Americans?
Are you serious?
How many Mexicans? I mean, we'll talk about kills. I mean, how many Americans?
How many genocides happened across this planet before we got to this society that we're all brainwashed to be within?
Would you prefer to be speaking German right now?
Bradley, I'll one up you.
Would you have preferred to be speaking German right now?
Millions. You don't believe me?
This is exactly what the machine wants us to do. Why are we doing it?
The shoes.
What machine are you talking about?
We killed millions. So,
what machine are you talking about?
You're already in the Jews
again. So do we kill as many people as the Holocaust when we nuked Japan twice?
It's kind of different because there's wars.
Just so you know,
we nuked Japan's wife.
So
what the hell did you just say?
You can't justify Japan.
Hold on. You guys got to read
Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Those are two bombs that we dropped.
They came in with planes and tried to bomb the shit out of us.
You guys need to read the history book. Why did we drop bombs? Why did we drop bombs on Japan? Have you ever heard of the place?
No, I know why we dropped bombs. I'm well aware of why we did it. I'm just saying, you want to talk about the Holocaust? How many millions did we kill? How many
you're comparing a Holocaust, which was a genocide of a religious group, to somebody bombing Pearl Harbor and then getting retaliation.
Japan had no business.
The reason why we dropped the bombs is because they refused to surrender. People were dying. They refused to surrender. It was our only
choice. Nobody's ever upset at the act. They always called it the body count. The body count. We killed millions.
Business. Look at business. Look, why did Japan get involved? They had no business.
The Jews weren't killing the Germans. It wasn't a war. The Jews weren't killing the Germans. They were killing us when we were killing them.
No,
That's called
gave Hitler that idea, don't you?
Very different.
You know, the Middle East, Muhammad is the one that gave Hitler that idea. You are aware of that, aren't you? He had a big old meeting down there in the Middle East with Muhammad. You are aware of it.
Nah. We're talking about
you do not know your history?
I'd like to believe it. Why would he?
If you really want to know the history on Hitler, I'm related to him.
We know all about the Middle Eastern history.
Hey, I caught that bombshell. Whoa, don't let that one go off. Don't let that one go off.
She's saying that Hitler had like a superpower.
Hitler's father was German and his mother was Jewish, and his father would beat the piss out of his mother and call her a dirty Jew. That's why Hitler became the way he was.
I mean, the Holocaust, he got that idea.
He didn't team up with
you guys are all just saying shit. You guys are all just saying shit. He was Austrian. What do you?
He wasn't even German.
He got the idea from the Holocaust from the Middle East. Just so you didn't know that.
No, Bambi, And Bambi, Hitler had multiple influences when it came to what he was into. He like collected the Spear of Destiny. He was into all kinds of shit. The Vril Society. He believed in occultism.
Well, I know at that time they were all about eradicating the Jewish people in the Middle East. I knew they were all about that at that time.
It doesn't make it justifiable.
But my question
exactly.
From any
I think genocide of any people is horrible.
Time. That was the question.
Really? I'm glad you have that take. You think any genocide of people is horrible?
I think killing millions is horrible. I don't give a fuck what the reason is.
Just because
you know,
it was nearly
millions of Japanese people
that you're exempt from any crime.
Nah, the Japanese had no reason to come across and try to flex their fucking arms like they had some business going on.
Millions of people is horrible, and I don't care what the situation is. It's horrible.
These motherfuckers, not being bad. I'm just saying these motherfuckers try.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're saying death on either side is bad.
In general,
what I'm saying is,
it's horrible.
Okay, and I agree with that. But comparing it to the Holocaust, which was an unprovoked attack, is different than a war where somebody provoked the other side and then there was retaliation. Those are two different scenarios.
No, I totally understand. Believe me, that's how most people should see it. But a lot of people they see it as all they care about is the body count.
Let me try and put this into perspective, right? It's like your best friend. It's like your best friend trying to come around and put up for you, and they ain't got shit to do with it. You get what I'm saying? These wait a second. These fools, they got what they deserve.
I asked the question and we got
tried to come around and bomb something that they had no business in, just based on the fact that someone whispered in their ear like they were their best friend, and it was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do something." Nah, you're gonna get your shit back.
No, don't get me wrong. Like after 9/11, I wanted to turn.
Nah, they deserve that shit. Bomb that motherfucker. What the fuck?
Mr. Waters.
I do exactly the same damn thing.
You want to be real?
All right.
After 9/11, I wanted to turn the Middle East to glass. End it. Be tired of these fucking terrorists. Turn the desert to glass.
Let me ask my question that caused this entire kerfuffle one more time. Just because a group of religious people were nearly eradicated from the planet, how does that exempt them from crimes from then to the end of time?
It doesn't. At least not in my book.
I'll ask you a question. Why do you think it was religious?
No, not a new
Why
question.
do you think it was religious?
Simon, not a new question. Let's go back to what Curse just said. What Curse is talking about is what I was trying to explain to you guys earlier. The country of Israel, I don't know if you want to call it a country or religious state. It's a religion.
No. It was Jewish people. We're not talking about a country. We're talking about
because Israel wasn't even a country until after World War II.
There is a difference.
I know. Stop. What I'm talking about is current day. What'll happen is if Israel's to do something, and it's a warring faction or something like that, or they're to attack somebody else. What happens is they will often bring up for no reason, oh, well, our people were persecuted in the Holocaust.
Yep, all the time. It drives me nuts.
Like it has anything to do with the people that were harmed in the Holocaust. When you're talking about current events and you have something like Israel, which is able to be a religion to any place, we don't have any other examples of that. Plus the influence in AIPAC. There's a bunch of shit with Israel that I could really go down the line with.
Don't even get me started on Israel. Don't even get me
I'm not understanding.
They're not the great country that America wants you to shove down your throat and think they are.
Can I ask a few questions about that? I'm not understanding. So are you saying that the Jews are doing things and then they're saying they're justifying bad things by saying that, oh, we were in the Holocaust? Or are you saying somebody else was trying to say that they were also persecuted in the Holocaust? That's what justifies them.
I'm just going to say American Jewish people, they always go back to the Holocaust.
I was asking Jacob.
The ones that we find in charge of everything across the planet, normally Jews, whenever we walk around them, Jewish individuals. So that's, in a sense, somehow making them have a higher status because they were genocide and we're allowing them to do what they're doing. And we all know what's going on, but we want to sidestep the obviousness of who has the money right now, has and holds the power.
I'll make a comparison.
Well, let's not forget they pay off millions of dollars to other countries, so they can go around doing whatever the fuck.
And they did 9/11.
We were talking about Pearl Harbor, and
is that what happened? Really, is that what happened? You're just being a condescending asshole at this point, aren't you? You're just being a condescending asshole.
We were talking about
making a joke. I'm just making a joke.
We're talking about Pearl Harbor. I think this is
God dang.
And you're the female feeding into it because you're reacting.
No, don't do that. No, that's condescending.
I'll kick it up a few notches and I'll be real condescending.
While y'all are whispering in the background.
I'll kick it up a few notches, Jacob. I'll be real condescending. He'll get the full content.
Let me answer some of this. So I think what's going on in Israel and Palestine is very similar to Pearl Harbor. The reason I say that is because there was so many red flags that Pearl Harbor was going to happen. The same thing happened on October 7th. For some reason, or I think that's the right day, right? October 7th, when the attack happened a couple years back. Well, when Hamas attacked Israel, there was all of these red flags, and for some reason, the dome didn't do anything. People were able to come in on fucking paracopters or fucking. Yeah,
is that you talking about when they parachuted in and fucking went
through like a couple months prior to that? Bibi Netanyahu was talking about clearing out Gaza. Trump also fucking got involved with this about talking about building over in Gaza. Now all of a sudden, and now Jared Kushner's involved with it as well. Now all of a sudden, over 80% of Gaza has been destroyed, and now all of a sudden they're coming to a peace agreement, and they're trying to get Donald Trump a Nobel Prize.
Who would have thought? No, really?
Think about the whole situation. Like, there's a lot of red flags here, and you got to watch what's being orchestrated.
Corruption in this government? No way. You got to be shitting me, Jacob.
The funny thing
Corruption in our government with Trump? No way. Not that he's like a 36-time felon. No. Corruption? No way. You're crazy. That's crazy.
We gotta fact some of this.
Jacob, do you want to do it one last time?
No, we gotta fact check some of this. We gotta fact check.
You want to do it one at a time?
No,
Trump delusion
syndrome. We're going because people are
that's how it is. Trump delusion syndrome.
Look it up right now. Anybody want to Google it? Look it up right now.
I'm sorry, 30-time felon. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, look it up right now. Let me know how many felonies Donald Trump has.
Okay, I'm sorry. He was charged with 36 felonies. If I was charged with 36 felonies, I'd be in fucking prison.
Is that what we're doing?
We are just saying things.
You know Donald Trump is going to come for you, right?
Look it up.
Who would be in prison?
Donald Trump's going to come for you, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong.
0.
I said 0. That was my guess.
Zero.
I mean, in what world?
I win.
You charged with 36
You're the whole of this stuff, bro. I don't want Donald Trump to come for you,
Bambi, let's take this a little further. Name one of the 36.
I'll look it up right now. 36 counts he was charged with. 36 different felonies.
He was charged. That's not convicted.
They're not felonies.
That's not convicted.
He doesn't have any felonies on his record. But what I'm asking you to do is name one of the charges that was put against him in this 36 or 37, whatever you're claiming. Name one charge. What did he get charged with?
I'm looking it up right now because I'm not like an expert on Trump because I can give a
rat's ass. But you're making very false claims.
It's not a false claim.
You probably should know. Yeah, you probably should have looked this up before you said that, is what I'm saying.
Let's see. Trump was convicted on all counts May 30th, 2024. All counts. Which means he's a convicted felon.
No. That's not what that means.
That's what that means. When you're found guilty of a felony, you're a felon.
What's the felony?
That's what that means.
What's the felony?
I mean, that's pretty simple, Jacob. You get convicted of a felony, Bambi? You're now a felon. That's how that works.
What's the felony, Bambi?
I'm a felon. You're so passionate about it. You'd think like you should if you're gonna spew this out, you should know what you're talking about. Like you're saying it so passionately.
Oh yeah, they found him guilty of 34 felony counts.
This person has 37.
Any other normal person would be in
and then know nothing about it.
34 felonies, I'd be in jail.
How do you believe that when you know nothing about it?
I'm looking at it right now.
Wholeheartedly.
So I guess everything, the court documents are wrong. The internet's wrong. He wasn't convicted according to you, Mr. Deranged syndrome.
Bambi.
He's innocent. He's innocent. I know he's innocent.
Bambi,
He's innocent.
what's the difference between
never cheated on his
what's
wife?
the
He's
difference
innocent.
between
He's
getting
the most honest man
accused
on
of
the
something
planet.
and being charged?
I know.
Like,
I know. By all means. Tell me about the innocent. That the good guy Trump is. Tell me all about it.
no. So these were manufactured charges, and it was about.
I know.
It
It's
was
always
about
manufactured, right? Always. It's always manufactured when it's not the way you want it. It's always manufactured. The election was rigged.
Can I answer
Election was rigged
what
because
you're
it's not
making
going the way we
claims
want
about? Can I answer what you're making claims about? So do you know what these charges were for? So you brought up the civil case, which is a whole different thing where you're talking about rape allegations and stuff like that from a crazy old broad. And the cat's name was Vagina. There's that lady. She made a civil case against Donald Trump, and there was no proof of it.
In fact, he's the first president to be convicted of a felony. The first president to be convicted of a felony.
Do you know what the felony was? This is the
I
crux
don't
of our
care what the
argument
felony
here.
was. He's a convicted felon. He was convicted.
I just want to
guilty.
So
That's
what
what that
was
means.
is it was about a property. It was about a property that he sold.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this was about.
It was very weird. He didn't sell it for the right amount, and it's just stupid.
No, apparently, and he paid the whole thing off. It was actually it was about a loan that he got. He paid it off with interest, and then they tried to bring him back on something over 15 years later.
Take it up with the courts. You don't like the court's agreement. That's not my problem.
All of it.
I didn't find him guilty. The court found him guilty.
Bambi, he did, and all of it's gone. It's not on his record.
I just want to make a point that I don't care whether she's right or wrong about the information. It means nothing. But my point is that you said these things, Bambi, but you said it so passionately.
Because I'm looking right at it.
But wait. But yet you didn't know nothing about it. You didn't no research.
Several sources, Congress.gov.
You didn't know if it was true or not because you didn't do the research. But yet you're so passionate
about it. I
had
already knew he was convicted. I didn't have to fucking know because I already knew.
You knew nothing about it.
I watched the fucking court case and he got fucking found guilty.
All right, everybody simmer down. Bambi, this is Bossman.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Bambi.
You can't say someone done the research.
It never happened. Oh, he wasn't found guilty. It never happened. It never happened.
I don't care about that.
I don't want to mute everybody. But hey, guys, I don't want to mute anybody.
He was found guilty.
Everybody, Bambi, everybody.
You had to
I want everybody to be able to talk. Bossman just came on. He's got something he would like to say. Let's not interrupt him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start muting people.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Bossman.
Okay,
go ahead.
Right. So, Bambi, where you're mistaken is when you use the word felonies. Though most of the things they brought against Trump were misdemeanors. They had to jump through so many hoops to make them felonies. They actually changed the law to make them felonies. You can't do that after the fact. They were misdemeanors. And you should be more upset at the corrupt prosecution than you are at Donald Trump. And the statute of limitations.
I don't like any of it. I think the whole system needs to be.
Oh, wait a minute.
Limitations had run out.
Wait a minute.
Pause. Guys. Let Bossman finish his thought.
Sorry,
Bossman.
Bossman finish his thought. He just came up here. Everybody's been talking. Go ahead, Bossman.
And the statute of limitations had run out on many of those accusations or supposed crimes that he committed. And he's been cleared of all of them, so he's not a felon.
He was a #1 candidate for presidency at the time that they fucking prosecuted him during the election. That's ridiculous. Never in the United States.
Why are you so animated, bro? Try to concentrate.
It's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck's Trump doing?
Why can't I be passionate?
What the fuck is Trump doing for you, sir?
What Bradley's saying is
you are ready to die on the hill for this man.
The first time Trump was when he was president. The first time I had so much money, I never had to worry about money. When Biden was president, I had no fucking money. Now that he's president again, I don't worry about money. That's why I like him as president.
But
is that how that? What's going to happen with the next president? What about the next guy that
brought up is super important.
You're going to be as passionate for the next guy?
What Bradley brought up is super important. We're talking about prosecuting political opponents so that they can't run for an election. We've never done that in the history of the United States. That was conjured up just for Donald Trump, including the spying that Obama did, including the fake Russian dossier and all this other bullshit that Hillary Clinton did. All of this shit's real. And that's a big deal. You can't go after political opponents like that.
So let me get this straight. Hold on, let me see if I understand this.
The only comparison we've ever had is Donald Trump joking about lock her up. And he never did. And he never did, and he never tried to.
It's a joke.
So if a Democrat comes forward with evidence of a crime, it didn't happen. It's political sabotage. But if a Republican comes forward with evidence of a Democrat with a crime, it's, they got to be prosecuted to the hilt. Is that what I'm to understand? What's going on? Is that what I'm supposed to understand right now?
No, what he's trying to do is set a new president. So that was a good point that you made where you said, who's next? And I've been asking this question for a while.
Did these people think about the next fucking president? You guys are so wrapped up in sucking Trump's dick. Have you thought about who's next? What are you going to do next? Who's next?
There you go.
I would say,
who's the next one?
They're dividing you. They want you to divide yourself.
Because guess what? Trump is out. This is it.
They already have
this is his last hurrah. He's out.
He can't run again. So like.
Your little leader, your cult leader is out.
We have these arguments.
4 years, he's gone.
It's done. It's done with. Like, all right, we over with it. So, like, what do you want next? What's going on? Who's your next candidate?
That's what I want to know.
I can list next candidates. That's fine. But Bambi, you just made the same argument that he wasn't going to leave and that he's out now. You just made the same argument, contradicting you, because you said he was never going to leave.
I still have faith. I still have faith in American politics. I still have a little bit of fucking faith that he's not going to.
20 minutes ago, though, you said he was never going to leave. 20 minutes ago, you said he was never going to leave.
Tiny bit. Well, when I hear things like him saying, well, I'll have my vice president run for president, become president, and then step down so I can take office again if I have to. When I hear things like that, I get real nervous because that sounds like a dictator who doesn't want to leave office.
Do you realize
Biden was going to do that?
I don't want any
president. Biden ain't going to do shit. Biden's in his grave like no Jesus president. Christ trying to pick his like tombstone. Like no Biden ain't going to do shit.
I don't give a fuck who it is. Get the fuck out. Your 4 years are up. Get out.
So here's another one. Here's another one. We're increasing political violence. What do you think happens if J.D. Vance becomes president and gets assassinated and Donald Trump's his vice president?
I don't know what's the rules on that.
What if the political violence on the left caused him to be president?
What is the rules on that? I mean, what's the
it can go all the way down. I think it can go. The rules are it can go all the way down to I think the Speaker of the House, and even after that, depending on the line.
Well, yeah,
no, I think she's asking like what. Like, can he become vice president?
Yeah, I mean, what's the rules? Can he become president again, even though he was already a sitting president?
Yes.
Can that happen? Is that even in the rules?
Based on an assassination? Yeah, that can happen.
So he can be vice president.
So
he could set it up to have his fucking president waxed so he can be president again. Is what you're saying?
I'm not saying he would set that up. I don't think he would set up. I don't think he would set up for his vice president to get killed.
If that happens, I'm looking at Trump as the first suspect. If that happens.
Why? He has already had multiple assassination attempts.
I'm fucking joking, dude. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. That's not.
I'm saying if J.D. Vance becomes president, he gets whacked. Obviously, I'm gonna look at Trump as the first suspect. Obviously.
Okay. I'm more for 10 years J.D. Vance, Generation X for 10 years, blowing this country out of the fucking water.
My only concern is when I hear my president say things and try to finagle a way where he can stay in office past his term limit. Makes me a little nervous. It does. That's any president. I like that you called him your president. That's good. Obama could have said that and been like, "No, motherfucker, you're out in 4 years. You're not staying. Get out."
It's not going to happen. He's not getting more than.
There's a bunch of different ways this could happen.
I don't want any president to stay. That's a dictatorship.
Let me go through the gambit of ways because apparently nobody knows how the U.S. government works. He could be the Speaker of the House, and everybody above him could get assassinated. He can go all the way to the Speaker of the House. Yeah, and that could be the next sitting president if everybody's assassinated. There's a lineage of like 25 people in the political system where it actually goes to a pecking order.
That's a lot of people.
Very correct.
Imagine if so many people got killed that the mailman wind up being president.
Yeah, right.
The last federal guy.
There was literally a whole movie about it, or a series. There was a whole series or a movie about it. Like, I don't remember how long ago, but you can go look it up.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know who's under the Speaker of the House. Like, who's under the Speaker of the House? It'd be the House of Reps.
That's the funny thing about this day and age. Everyone wants to be a freaking movie star. When like there's some serious situations going on. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, how the hell did Donald Trump, out of all people, get voted to be your president in the first place?
I'll tell you, a lot of people liked him.
I don't know, because Biden sucks. Okay, let's be honest here. Biden sucks. Nobody wanted that motherfucker. He dropped out halfway through. Nobody wanted Harris. I mean, that's how.
Do you know what that looks like to the entire globe? There is no.
Just happened the previous 4 years.
Like
whenever
the Democrats
we looked at
had
Obama,
nobody,
and Obama couldn't be president anymore, so the people decided to pick Trump, and then they decided to pick Biden and realized, oh shit,
a movie. Wait, not even a movie star. Wait a second, he's a.
Well, isn't that how it always works?
He's a wrestler.
He's a reality
Democrat,
TV star.
Republican again, then a Democrat. Isn't that how that usually works?
No.
Like every 4 years, we get tired of one.
It's usually based on media bias and performance.
There is no way on God's green earth that'll go down in England, London. No way. Like we are no voting. No. Like no way.
Like guys, I gotta answer the chat real quick. Oh, hey David, and you didn't say anything wrong, but what you got to, and you can give your opinion. Just be careful about how you're wording it. My YouTube channel will flag it. Yeah, don't know. You guys can't talk about hurting anybody. You guys can't my channel just flags stuff. Just phrase it differently.
Are we still a war power nation? Are we even really still considered a superpower at this level?
Superpower.
Yeah, I think we're the most diverse country in the world. I think that alone is a superpower.
I'll give that.
No, I'm talking resources, military, technology. I mean, are we still the? We don't have the
biggest. We no longer have the biggest military in the world.
Missile.
You know what Donald Trump proved?
I'm just saying, I keep hearing shit about China.
You're talking about war and all that. And I have a couple of things because you asked me why I like Trump, and I just thought about these things right now, and there is good reasons. And one, he was very when somebody was messing around, he literally went on and said, "Hey, I'm gonna push the button on you if you fuck around." He gave no fucks. Nobody's gonna mess with him. And also he also did, he put up a good front, but also when a war was placed in front of him, I think like an oil tanker was bombed or something, and that was gonna start a war. They wanted to start a war, and Trump said no.
You talking about that shit over down by what was Iran when the terrorists were like bombing the oil tankers and they sent down the Tomahawk 4s down there, I think.
All of the advisors wanted Trump to start the war, and he said, no, I'm not starting a war.
He's been the anti-war president. But I got a guest in the background I'm going to bring up next. But let me premise this because I want to trigger some people before
you want to trigger some people.
You guys know what?
It's been such a pleasure.
Just because I know some people on the panel were upset by what I said, let me make this quite clear. I do not want my president to fail. Okay, I want Trump to succeed.
I don't think he is going to fail, though. Like, I think he's the boy for the job.
That's it. No.
I don't want my president to fail.
That's a good answer, baby. Because you want the country to do well. If the president,
that's really how I feel about it. I don't care who the president is. Just do a good fucking job.
But I got to say my controversial take. So I got to say my controversial take just to get everybody riled up before I bring the next guest on. Donald Trump's best accomplishment so far is that he stopped 2 women from being president.
I was going to say cheating on both his wives. Being an adulterer.
Wow.
And you just riled up. What
the hell are you doing up here,
I was very nervous. Hillary is insane. Kamala's an idiot. Yes.
He fucked the porn star. He cheated on his wife with a porn star. That's a big Cheated on his wife with a porn star.
Stretching and all that shit. God damn.
Allegedly, Hillary unalives people. So that's
I
hope
I
worded that okay.
We're not talking about Hillary Clinton. We're talking about the current president.
We're
not talking about Hillary Clinton. She was never president. I don't give two fucks about her. She's not my president. She did not pay off a prostitute after fucking her to keep her quiet either. So
Bambi, this is an unwritten rule that we have on the channel. We have an unwritten rule where we don't talk about the Clintons for our own safety.
Oh no!
I don't want to be on this.
Oh, that's a good one.
You saw what happened to Norm Macdonald.
Dude, move on. Move on.
I got a level of respect for everybody on the channel today,
bro. I'm seriously, everybody's like, Clintons. Are you going to bring up Nixon? Let's bring up Nixon.
You know what I don't want to move on about?
Let's talk about Watergate.
What I don't want to move on about are people that are actually bad people. Like Bill Clinton, who's been to fucking Epstein Island 23
No, I know they're bad people, but what the fuck are you going to do
about it? No.
It's bitching about it going to do anything about it.
All of a sudden, people care because Donald Trump hasn't released the list or whatever the fuck. But nobody cared when fucking Bill Clinton was going there 300 times. Nobody cared that Chris Rock was flying on the plane.
I fucking care
about any of that shit. And all of a sudden, it's a big deal.
I fucking care, but nobody else gives a fuck.
That there is somebody still alive that
isn't want to blame it on Trump.
The problem is the people that care don't give a shit. That's
why
the problem.
Isn't the government bringing out Ghislaine Maxwell for all the information we could get from her? Epstein's dead, but
do you really think something's going to happen from it?
Knows pretty much just as much as he did. Pretty much, right? I mean,
let's be real here. Knowing that Bill Clinton's a fucking pedophile pervert, is that going to make you sleep well at night?
I mean, he plays good saxophone.
Is that going to make you sleep better? No, he's not going to get prosecuted.
Let's tie this all back together. Let's tie this all back together and why this is important. So, Ghislaine Maxwell's father was Robert Maxwell. He ran a media company in England, and he got specific Israeli honors when he passed away. And a lot of people claim that Robert Maxwell is Israeli intelligence, and that there also might be a connection between Ghislaine Maxwell as well as Jeffrey Epstein. And everybody's talking about how this is probably going to come out in the next 3 weeks.
Well, are these rumors or
these Epstein was actually connected to Israeli intelligence, and he was keeping secrets on multiple sides. It wasn't just a Democrat or Republican thing. I think they're fucked on both sides. I think both the Democrats and the Republicans have visited Epstein Island.
So you think this is like an international, serious, like way beyond some fucking pedophile and a bunch of his little buddies hanging out?
Yes, I think we know it's an international thing because there's modeling agencies from France and other places that were supplying girls to them.
Do you remember the big star in Britain? Do you think there's any connection? Because you said Ghislaine's father was over in Britain. Jimmy something? Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile. Yeah, he was out there.
Yeah, do you think there was any connection there? Do you think he worked with the father of Ghislaine Maxwell?
Jimmy Savile was so involved with the media, and then they fucking gave him access to children's hospitals.
He went to hospital. He's the worst person ever. He's the worst. He did things to dying children. How do you fucking? He's the worst human being in existence. Worse than Ed Gein.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah. Who are you talking about again?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about him.
He got his own wing in a hospital because he would visit children that were pretty much comatose or couldn't move, and he would do things to them. And
where is this guy at?
He's dead.
He's dead. He's in hell.
Let me. After he died, I could put this into perspective.
He got away with everything.
Jimmy Savile.
They always do. That's the thing about these fucking pedophiles. They always get away with it.
Jimmy Savile was a very predominant. Jimmy Savile was a very predominant personality in the UK. Everyone looked up to him. There's a couple of them. There's a few of them.
But he's
he got caught out.
Well, that
if you don't think that Bill Clinton was probably having his hands all over fucking teenage girls, you're out of your mind.
No, we know he did. We know.
You know he
we
did.
know
Yeah,
Will
exactly.
Clinton
I mean, come on.
But the other one that's big in England, who's that fucking guy? That's part of the royal family that got caught with Epstein.
Andrew, Prince Andrew,
Andrew,
that
yeah.
fucking guy.
Prince Andrew.
He doesn't
Yeah, he's got his
sweat.
own fucking issues.
He's caught up with Epstein.
Whatever happened to that pervert? Whatever happened to
He's
him?
still around. He's still
Is he
around.
still
And
around?
let me give you another one, because they also have a chain of succession. If enough people were to get assassinated in front of that guy, then he would become the leader in the UK.
No, Andrew, yeah, Prince Andrew. God help the country. Fuck.
Yeah, but this is why we have this problem with Harry, because Harry's being real. Harry came over to the US, and I'm doing the same thing. You know, it's like I can't deal with this shit. You know what I mean? Like the royal family. Yeah, it's just like, yo, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I'm gonna turn around and go.
Well, if you're dealing with that kind of racism, like you were saying, if it's really that bad, like you're saying,
it's bad. It's that bad.
I don't blame you. Get the fuck out. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Get out. I mean, if you can get out, leave. And that's sad.
Yeah. So to us, the US is our sanctuary, but we're not going to play with that Donald Trump shit, because we're, at the same time we're dealing with the people. So you got to look at it properly. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean by you're not going to play the Donald Trump shit?
So hold on.
Because Donald Trump's.
We gotta have some.
I don't think he's going to suck his dick. Is what he's saying.
I've never had to suck his dick.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, I've been quiet so far, but now I gotta address that nonsense he just said. Not gonna come over here and play that Democrat shit. What he just said is he's gonna leave the area of oppression that he's trying to get away from and go to a place that seems better and bring his fucking bullshit with it, like New Yorkers moving down to Florida. That's what you just said.
No,
stay your ass right over there.
No New Yorkers down in Florida. Damn.
It's not that. It's just
that's
when you're of royal ascent, you can't you gotta do certain duties and certain shit like that. It's just
Simon.
Like, people don't really realize that shit. Like when you're from a royal family, like you can't just be who you are. That's why Harry broke out of it.
In Florida.
Can I ask you some questions, Simon? Do you have a phone?
Oh yeah.
No.
Does it have a camera on it?
No.
You're lying.
I ain't lying. I don't have a smartphone. Most of these motherfuckers, I can't do with social media. I only got certain people that I interact with, and they know what the fuck it is. Like that's what it is.
You gotta be kidding me. So you gotta have access to some kind of camera in this day and age. And you say you walk outside every single time you go outside, you get assaulted or accosted. Or
damn it, Bradley! He's not gonna put up with your American bullshit.
Please record one of these events.
You don't know what I'm worth, bro. I'm worth a lot, bro.
I didn't say that. I'm not talking.
I'm so succinct with the royal family.
You are worth 3 acres and a mule. Shut up.
Without other people fucking asking questions. I'm asking him a question.
This is really happening.
1,
Can you please?
3, 4, and it should be me and GP. All right, so this is the fun part. This is what I wanted to do for a second. So GP messaged me. You have some #1 fans in the audience, and I think the last time that we talked about your #1 fans, you wanted to give them a spanking. Would you like?
Come on over, boy. Come on over.
Yeah, don't worry about them being here. You don't got to worry about that.
Well, they were.
Don't even get me wrong.
They were in the chat making comment. That's why I kind of slipped down. Went into the chat room and was Bossman says when you receive your DNA results, Giggle Pickles, it would show that you are Native American, but yes, it does. It tells you exactly where your ancestry comes from. I am 95% Native American. I am Austrian, Polish, German.
Stop. Okay, you're 95% Native American. Where did the 5% come from that's related to Hitler?
My father's side. My sperm donor.
Okay. Interesting.
Who's been gone for about 6 years now, and now I'm going to be getting his ashes.
But yeah, I had to give GP a chance to address. She's got some followers that made it over. It's good. It's good to have everybody.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's who those others were.
Oh no, I know who Rampart is. That's why he said hi. I know who Rampart is.
Okay.
But all right, let's bring everybody back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back.
What was I trying to say?
Sorry, guys. Some of my number one fans were in the chat room, and I had to take care of them.
Your American bullshit, Bradley.
You got number one fans?
With your American
How's
bullshit.
that work?
What are you doing, Brad? You gotta get to
They like causing trouble.
What's your number one fans? How do you categorize them?
They're just a couple of pain in the asses.
You got some
they like fucking with me. They like fucking with Herman. They like fucking with other people.
Oh, well,
so
you're lucky. I don't have number one fans. I've never heard of that before.
When your fans become your stalkers, that's
I wonder what.
Something like that. They've become obsessed with fucking with me.
So they got GP derangement syndrome, huh? You're like their fix. They're like.
I'd love to have number one fans.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me some of them. Give me some of them. Give me some of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that got Bambi derangement syndrome as well. So
Simon, I'll come over.
In fact, there's a big cunt in Louisiana right now sniping this stream because she's got to get her Bambi fix. Ain't that right, you uncreative cow? How about you be a content creator? Oh, that's right. You ain't got no talent.
That's my type of woman.
Everything I do.
Jesus Christ.
Saying you got haters out there? I can't believe
Ain't that right, Paula?
What up, Paula?
I hope you're
what
up, Paula?
See ya.
What up?
Shout out to Hellbilly. I saw Hellbilly in the
You
chat.
gotta steal other people's content because she's not original. She can't be original, so she's gotta like copy other people's shit. Not an original thought in her fucking head.
Oh, that sounds like somebody that I know.
Sounds
But
like
they used to be over. They used to be over on another platform.
Sounds like an old hag loser in Louisiana. That's what it sounds like. An old fucking hag loser in Louisiana. With no
it sounds like somebody's so passionate about what they're talking about.
Yeah, it sounds like that. That's why I was about to say that shit.
100%. Fucking no life having hag. Yeah, spend all day on YouTube stalking motherfuckers.
I'm gonna go join the karaoke show. Karaoke show that I do, and I'm gonna go jump over there now and sing some songs. I hope y'all have a good night.
Yes, have a good night.
Rapping with
Bye,
you.
Bradley.
Yo, you fresh nigga.
I love everyone.
You fresh nigga.
Very interesting.
God damn, I love you. Have a good one.
Oh, there's our other one of our other stalkers.
Oh, the ghost person?
That's Dr.
Yeah,
Phil.
he's a good guy. That's Dr. Phil.
That's Dr. Phil. You don't hit on Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, okay. I was already download like a trap.
Dr. Phil, I miss you and I love you. Can't wait to have you back on my channel again.
Who's Dr. Phil?
I have no idea. No idea.
Exactly.
He goes by.
All right, hold on. I'm
gonna send me to the ranch. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yasser.
To the ranch?
Yasser, are you gonna talk or are you just going to repeat the same things that other people are saying? If I let you on the panel, you have to contribute to the conversation. I gave you multiple opportunities before. That's why you've
Is
been
there actually someone called Dr. Phil?
Oh,
okay.
Translate. In other words, what he's saying is say something and don't be a fucking jerk off. That's what he's saying. Just to simplify it for you.
I didn't say anything about he wasn't being.
Is that what he said? Wait a minute.
I didn't say he was being. I was just saying he's got to contribute to the conversation.
Well, if he wants to come up and like sit there and quietly and be a fucking weirdo, creep everybody out, sure.
Yeah,
but
I love this guy.
Don't know
why. Can I do that?
Jacob,
Jacob, can I do that? Can I sit back quietly or sit on panel quietly and creep everybody out?
No. No. I don't want to even creep out.
Come up and breathe heavily into your microphone.
Not creepy hillbillies. I don't need this shit. The hillbillies are bad enough.
You can't do anything quietly. I don't know why we're pretending to do anything quietly.
I forgot.
You can creep everybody out, but I don't know if you can do it quietly.
And this is what I'm doing on a Friday night. This is what I decided to do.
Well, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Hey, I'm sitting in the parking lot of a Bass Pro Shop. You know it better than me.
God damn! I was like, what?
That's all right. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind spending my night with a finer group of people. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, just a bunch of wackos.
No.
Just a bunch of us wackos on a Friday night.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you say wackos? Oh my lord! You say wackos?
Wackos, not wankers.
Oh, okay.
Don't be so British.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. Sorry, I'm from England.
No, you're not.
Oh, so where am I from?
So how you been?
No, here we go again. Here we go.
I'm from Louisiana. What the fuck? Jesus.
Susie Rotten Crotch. Hello there.
What's she talking about? We're just having fun.
So how you been, Sick?
Pretty fucking frustrated. They're running me like a damn slave with a damn greyhound running behind them. But getting it done.
That's good.
Where you getting done? Where you
Wisconsin.
getting done, bro? Where you getting done?
That's why I'm sitting in the parking lot of this Bass Pro Shop up here in where am I? Minnesota right now.
Where you getting done?
Oh shit!
I'm delivering America. What are you doing?
I'm doing a lot, bro.
You're like a long haul truck driver.
I've been sitting and dealing with doctors almost all week.
If you guys, Simon, you met Six before. Six a semi driver, yeah.
Oh, me and Simon have met.
yes, we're cool. Don't worry about it. We're cool. Don't worry about it.
We also had.
I'll fuck around this fool all day long.
I had to take down Simon. I had to take down that stream because there was a lot of black on black violence between you and Six. and I don't remember who the other guy was because he only stopped in one time, but. I didn't know.
Did you say black on black violence? You can't have none of that. No black on black violence.
I'll do some black on black violence right now. You know what I'm saying?
That should have been your highest viewer stream. I mean,
shout, nigga.
Come on, Simon. Come over here to the U.S. Come over to Virginia.
No, that's a hate crime. You can't be doing that. It's a hate crime.
I'll show you. I'll show you black on black.
Yeah, I love South. Yeah.
Watch out. You got a bunch of snowflakes in America. You got to watch
don't talk about snow.
I love that Louisiana. Ooh.
We're getting close to it. Sick.
I don't know. I think the Englishman might come over here and offend everybody. I don't know. He might come over here and start telling everybody to piss off and.
Piss off, you wank off.
I don't think. I think they gave GP a break. I think they got other fish to fry. To be fair, they haven't been around in a while. To be fair,
that's who Rampart and Avery was.
No, I know who they were. I'm in their Discord. I've told you that before. I'm in TOD's Discord.
Okay.
Lemmy's in there.
Well, Lemmy was in there. I don't know if Lemmy's in there anymore. Avatar? What is that?
Where avatar? Are we going to have
that avatar? Is Chris Schmidt on the left, and then that's Kenny Bolin, like Yokozuna on the right.
Who? Like
Yokozuna,
professional wrestler.
Okay.
Professional wrestler.
I don't know shit about sumo wrestlers. I don't know years ago. Never even seen a sumo wrestler. I don't know anything about Yokozuna. So is that like his manager?
We're gonna have it right here in downtown Virginia, where I'm at.
Meet me on home turf, she says.
Damn right. Meet me on my own home turf. I've been here long enough. It should be considered home.
What's that in your background?
She's telling them to pull up.
Girl,
you ain't going to them. They got to come to you. Okay.
Get your child out of the background, girl.
That's not my child. That's my charge.
And thank you for your service again, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Is that
tomorrow, guys, is Veterans Day. So go out and thank a veteran.
Whoa, like get your child out of the background.
He's not a child.
He's a military veteran. Stop.
He's a veteran.
That guy's probably seen more action than you've ever seen. I bet. You've probably seen more action than anybody in this goddamn panel. Guarantee it.
Got that right.
Ah, thank you for your service.
Right.
His name
Don't
is
let
David,
no
right?
fucking English guy denigrate your service, sir.
Don't let me start singing.
Guys, his name
Baby
is
girl,
His
baby
name is
girl.
David. In case you were wondering, his name's David.
I'm just giving you shit, dude.
That's cool. I appreciate you, girl. I'm just saying.
My adopted brother gives him a lot of shit too. So
you want to do this?
I thought, what is it?
Wow.
Memorial Day. Doesn't like there's
tomorrow is
Memorial Day?
Veterans Day.
Right. Well, if you're
Tomorrow
gonna
is
start
Veterans
sharing,
Day.
what's up?
We
Let's say
celebrate
hello. Let's say hello.
veterans that are alive.
You're around
that
good
have fought in
people.
wars.
Because I put like a veteran video up every year in October.
Yep.
Like every year, almost. Like
tomorrow.
Because I've been playing like my military.
I'm just saying, like
servicemen videos lately.
Yeah, Bossman, come back in. I just couldn't hear you when you came on.
Yo, you got good. Is that your son, or is it a cousin?
No, that is my charge. That's
yeah,
the man
that's
that
his
I care
son.
for.
Can't you tell he's 17 years old? You can't tell he's 17. He shouldn't even be on camera.
Yeah, he's 17 and he's got a great beard.
That's your child?
What are you doing up on a Friday night?
Oh, boy.
That's the man that I care for.
Boy, you got a good mama.
He's a grown
you got
man.
Good mama. Look at him. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be his good mama.
Full and grown. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it takes a lot to do
Yeah,
that. That's like, you know what it is, right? The thing is, it's like no one knows how to grow a plant, and tend it to them and actually like grow them. It takes a lot, day in, day out. Water that, feed them, make them become somebody.
Not this year, Ghost. It's in October.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying.
Veterans
Yo,
Day
salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you.
Veterans Day, I think, is November 11th.
Holy
Salute
shit!
to
I
you.
liked what he said there.
But yeah, Columbus Day is Monday, isn't it? Yeah. I knew that.
Yeah, fuck Columbus.
So
That's what I said.
my boy.
No. He was from Northern Italy, and in Northern Italy, people from fucking Northern Italy look down on Southern Italians. Fuck him. Fucking Columbus.
You're damn right. Look, my daughter is from. My first daughter's from Southern Italy. I understand that.
Yeah, I'm Sicilian. Fuck Columbus. Fucking.
Oh, you're Sicilian.
Fuck
Oh
that
shit.
Fair
Well,
enough. All right.
Just charged us.
Well, I'm a jerk off American first and foremost. Jerk off American. My grandparents.
You see, I didn't really understand in the first place why I got on with this chick, but now I understand. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right,
Ooh,
I got something for GP.
that's that Italian love.
GP.
You see that shit right there?
Culture's deep in my blood.
Hold on.
Mhm.
So Bossman did another fact check. Your DNA does not tell you which specific Native American tribes you're from.
No, but my ancestors, my elders know our ancestors.
I have a question. They can't do a DNA to track back the tribes? They can't do that?
Guys, you gotta let him finish his thought before you guys interrupt.
Sorry.
It can identify Native American DNA and may link it to a broad geographic region in the Americas, but it cannot narrow it down to a specific tribe or clan.
Oh, really?
Due to the limitations of current genetic databases and the effects of genetic recombination. It will not tell you what tribe you're from.
What is genetic recombination?
I never really thought about it.
Wait. Let this nigga. Sorry.
He's
excuse my language.
What? Yeah, he is.
What is genetic recon? What are you talking about, bro?
Okay. My elders.
GP claims that her DNA shows what tribe she's from. It cannot do that. It's impossible.
It states that I am 95%.
No, but wouldn't it tell you Cherokee,
Native
Navajo,
American?
Apache?
It does. No, it just says Native American. It cannot.
It just says Native American. But my family, my elders, know where we came from.
You said your DNA shows you're 95% this, and then you started adding a bunch of numbers.
Sperm donor, my father.
You can't be more
my
than
sperm donor father His family is from Ireland, Germany, Poland, Austria, because the elders in my family all know our family history.
Oh my
But you
lord!
said you're 95% what?
I am 95% Native American because my mother is full-blooded Native American. Her family are Cherokee, Blackfoot, Apache, and Bear. Bear no longer exists because they were here during the time of the Pilgrims and taught the Pilgrims how to farm the land, how to gather berries from the wild bushes.
They're the real Americans.
Okay, what's the other 5%?
Wait.
The other 5%
So
Germany, Poland, Austria, and Russia.
No, what you gonna ask him is where does he come from? Wait. So where does he come from?
My father?
No, him. The one that's asking you the questions.
Oh, you mean Bossman? He's asking you.
Yeah, Bossman. Bossman, is that your name? Why you call yourself Bossman in the fucking first place? Wait a sec. Where do you come from?
Bossman comes from a lot of places.
Yeah, well, explain.
Well, I have Cherokee blood, according to my mother, because her grandmother was full-blood Cherokee. I have English, Irish, German, Ashkenazi Jew. Lots of stuff. Heinz 57.
Right. So if you wait. Give me 2 seconds,
okay.
Please.
We are all mutts.
Give me 2 seconds, okay?
I'm not. I don't claim that.
I don't care what you got to say. I really don't.
Wait, no, I don't. No, it's not that. Like he claims this shit, right? So cool. Anyone can claim anything. No, just please, seriously. Like, so your parents inherently come from all these places that you spoke of, right?
Well, not
Bossman.
Let him answer.
Right. So,
my parents don't come.
How have you ever been to Ireland? Have you ever been to Ireland?
Oh my God! It doesn't matter. Let him answer your first question.
No, stop. I want to know. Have you ever been to Ireland?
No, I've been to England.
Have you ever been to England?
Yes, London.
You've been to London. What part of London?
Oh dear God.
Let's see.
What part of London have you been to?
What does it matter?
No, it matters a lot. It matters a lot because
West End, East End, Whitechapel.
It was like called Paddington or something. I've been to what's the name of that other place?
What did Paddington look like?
Piccadilly.
Bossman, what was the street address? You tell me now, or else you're a liar. What was the street address?
We having a doxing session?
What color was the shutters on the?
What are you working for English intelligence? What's going on? The full dossier?
No, I'm just trying to understand. I'm here, right? So I was born in Paddington. This motherfucker turned around and say he went to Paddington. Okay.
Well, okay. Well, that's a little different.
So what are you talking about? How can you address a woman and turn around and start talking and like going at her like that when you have no idea about what you're
going at her? He's correct.
We're talking about DNA, and
he's talking about DNA.
I do got a question.
DNA, exactly.
The paper does state 95% Native American, and it has a little pie graph.
Listen, you know what I'm gonna do? No. What I'm gonna do?
Oh my God. No, this is what happened. This is what happened. Whoa.
No. I don't like this YouTube bullshit.
Simon, hush. This is what you did, Simon. This is what you did. GP said she is 95% Cherokee. She went off of the information from the people in her family older than her to find out, oh yes, most of it is Cherokee, and the DNA test proved that she is that much of Native American. So that's what it all boils back down to, and there might be other sects in that. You are taking it to an extreme, Simon.
Well, I got a question.
No, wait a second.
No, Simon. I got like an actual question.
Simon,
so
you were
saying
hold
that.
on. Stop. Simon, you got to slow down. You're taking all the oxygen out of the room right now. You got to let other people answer shit. You can't just yell over people when they try to answer. I'll let you back on, but you got to chill the fuck out.
I actually have a question of what Bossman was saying earlier.
Her DNA test results showed what tribe she's from.
Okay, it just says Native American. It doesn't say Apache. It doesn't say Navajo. Just Native American.
It just says 95% Native American.
Okay, thank you.
Said GP, you said something totally different. I have it.
And then my elders.
Well, yeah, your family
history. Family members.
Yeah.
But that's
told me what my family ancestry is. Yes, 95% Native American. Okay.
Done.
Well,
Yeah,
where
Bossman,
does the
you're
Native
doing it
American come from? So I go to my elders.
Then tell the truth to begin with.
What do you mean tell the truth to begin with? She just told you the answer as to why she said what she said. You're nitpicking now.
No, she said that the DNA can tell what tribe you're from, and it can't.
Oh, dear God.
That's what you said. So she didn't say what tribe. She said, my DNA test said I'm Native American. She didn't say I'm Native American Cherokee. No. It said Native American.
But I went to my elders to find out where the Native American came from.
She's saying that now that I called her out on it.
Okay, well, see, like I said, I don't know about your previous conversation.
Do you feel good about yourself now? Is that the cookie you wanted?
You have no idea the stories she's told on here.
No, I have no idea. You're right. I have no idea. I was just trying to understand.
Oh, this is personal. Okay.
No, it's not personal. Someone in the chat asked me.
So let me tell you guys a little bit about Bossman. So if me and Bossman are in a group chat, if I spell something wrong, he's one of those guys that comes and corrects your spelling.
You're a spelling Nazi. You're one of those grammar Nazis.
Why is everybody a Nazi, Bambi? God damn
because they are. Because everybody in my world's a goddamn Nazi. Because that's the way the pizza verse runs. Okay, goddamn.
That's how the pizza falls.
How it works in the pizza verse. Everybody's a Nazi if you're not in the pizza verse. You're all Nazis, all of you.
Pizza verse.
GP, it was good catching you again. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
I mean, are there even any real true Nazis today in today's society? What would be considered
Herman.
Nazi party? No, I'm saying the Nazi party from World War II.
It's Trump's, hey, listen, I'm Trump's nephew. I'm Trump's nephew, everybody. Come on, relax.
How are you?
Trump's nephew.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
I'm Trump's nephew. I'm Trump's nephew. It's beautiful.
I didn't know if Trump was still in here.
I mean, if GP can claim that she's Hitler's like whatever relative, I can. Oh, what happened? Am I getting kicked off?
Hold on, not yet. If you'll be quiet for a second.
I can't hear you, Jacob. Right. Sorry. Hold on, I'll leave.
So you're the only one that knows about this story. So I'll say it with you up here. So the other night, sorry. Kirst also knows about this story, but last night I took like 6 grams of mushrooms and I was wandering around the internet and I stumbled upon Propagate's channel, and I was 100% convinced that everybody that was on the internet was doing it for me. And Kirst, I had fucking main character syndrome. And then like mid-trip, Kirst messaged me and he said, "Did you die yet?" And I said, "No, I didn't die yet, I don't think." And then he's like, "Don't forget to duck." And then I found myself over at Prop's channel and all of it was just orchestrated for me. I was like, how is this happening in front of me right now? I didn't realize what was happening. And then I was like, all of this is a setup. The whole internet was made for me. And all of you guys just spawned here and are doing a show for me right now. I was like losing my mind. And I think I said LOL inside of the chat, like Buttons and a couple other people said hi. And I couldn't talk. Like, I just didn't feel like typing. And then Noelle came on and I about fucking cried. It was like the most intense feelings that I had. And it absolutely, I jumped into the chat and told Noelle that I loved her. Me and Sai don't get along on everything. And we might not see eye to eye on things. But what she did last night makes, in my eyes, makes her such a good person. And I really appreciate what she did. And that's what I was going to talk about later in the stream. I didn't know Prop was going to be here, but yeah, I learned a lot of lessons last night, and it was very beneficial to me. I just wanted to thank Propagate and Sai for that, as well as Noelle too. But yeah, I'll bring everybody back up now. Sorry, guys. You guys are all back.
That was a tear-warming story, man. I remember the first time I did that.
No, let me. Okay, so do you guys know who Noelle is? I don't know if anybody.
Yeah, Stinky and yeah, I know Noelle.
Okay, so and I know your view on her. I know your view on her. Let me show you guys something and propagate. I have to show this just because this is such an inspiring thing, and I don't think because people will often ask me how I tolerate other people or how I deal with other people. The answer is I have patience and I understand that people are people, and there's a lot of other people that just want to judge right off the bat. So I want to share something real quick. I want everybody to see because I don't think anybody's ever seen this side, and I think it's very necessary. So